Hey, welcome back to Sonic Adventure 2. In this episode, we're going to go ahead and do some more missions. So let's go ahead and do... let's go ahead and do the 100 rings on Green Forest. Green Forest, collect 100 rings. Let's go ahead and do it. Should be relatively easy to collect 100 rings in Green Forest, because I know where a lot of the rings are. So it should be relatively easy to do all this you see, so let's go ahead and do it. Hopefully we can do it quickly, that would be wonderful. Because I know where a lot of the rings are, so it should be relatively simple to do. I would like to think, but who is to say? I do not really know. I could mess it up somehow or another, that is entirely possible. I could mess it up. I'm gonna try to get these Chaos Drives. I'm gonna try to get some Chaos Drives and slow ourselves down, slow ourselves way down, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter all that much. I suppose if we're gonna be getting Chaos Drives, I should probably restart this mission and try to do it in a quicker fashion, but I'm trying to get Chaos Drives in animals in the process of trying to do this, which, again, is slowing us way down, but I want to try to get some of that stuff if it can be entirely helped. If we can entirely do so, I am trying to do that. Hey, look at that, that was easy. And we got the A, look at that.
That was cool!
That was cool! Hell yeah, it was. That was awesome. That was awesome and easily done. Done easily, without any issues. Alright, let's go ahead and do one more. Let's go ahead and do Prison Lane's 100 rings. Collect 100 rings, Prison Lane. Okay, so this one's going to be a little bit more. This one's going to be a little bit more difficult to collect 100 rings, but not necessarily too hard. Nothing we can't handle, I'm sure we can do it. This is gonna be just slightly harder because the rings are a little bit more spread out in this mission than they are in Green Forest. So this is gonna be a little bit more challenging, and it's gonna be harder not to get hit in this mission. But that is okay. So let's just keep on going and collecting green Chaos Emeralds, because that is what we want. We want to have green emeralds. Even though they're not Chaos Emeralds, they're Chaos Drives that we're collecting. Get out of here, Mr. Robot. Get out of here, Mr. Robot. I don't want to deal with... You know what? That's exactly what I was worried would happen. I was worried there'd be a second one, and I was right. I was totally right that there'd be a second one. Defeat all the enemies around the door and the door will open automatically. Yes, that makes sense. I am aware of this whole reality. There is no doubt that I am aware of this reality. So let's just keep up what we're doing. Okay, so there's going to be 2 robots. We do know there's 2 of them this time, so be aware of the fact that there's 2 of them this time. Don't take unnecessary damage. That would be not something we want. That's the thing with Tails and Eggman levels, is that they're not necessarily easy to get 100 rings in. Easy is not the word I would use to describe how to get the rings in these stages, because, you know, there's enemies all over the place. There's enemies and danger all over the place. So you have to be aware of what you're doing at all times. But we already have 56 rings, so I feel like we're doing pretty well so far. So let's go ahead and try to maintain our composure and not get hit by any robots that are flying at us from the edge of the screen, which is exactly what's gonna hurt us, I'm pretty sure. I'm more than certain that that's exactly what's gonna hurt us. So let's try to avoid that. That would be wonderful, you see. Get out of here, Mr. Robot. I don't want to deal with you. I'm going to die a painful death at some point, I'm quite sure. Mostly by him. He was what was going to kill me. There is little doubt in my mind. Hello, Mr. Guy. I'm just going to kill you before you kill me. Because I don't want to die, I want to survive somehow. I want to somehow survive. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to survive with all of this crap coming at me, but you know what? We're going to do our best. And slowly but surely get rings. Slowly but surely get rings. Hopefully I don't get hit by these robots as they're flying at me. That would be a sad day for me. So hopefully I can avoid being hurt by robots. That would be wonderful. I don't want to be hurt by anything. Because I already have 83 rings, so I don't want to mess up having these rings. That would make me very sad. It would make me a very sad little panda if I managed to mess up somehow. But I feel like that is entirely something we could manage to do. Somehow mess up. That is not what I wanted to grab. That is not necessarily what I want to have. I don't want to have a super speed boost power-up. I want to have rings. Rings are more or less what I would prefer to have, rather than a super speed power-up. Thank you very much. Is there anything up here that I might want? Maybe got some rings over here. It seems to me that we're probably going to be playing out the vast majority of this level before we... Oh, are you serious? We missed 5 rings? Are you kidding me? Okay, so we got those rings this time, so I feel like we're in pretty good shape. We got about 10 extra rings than we did previously, so I feel like we're in pretty good shape to actually complete this time, provided I don't get hit by anything unnecessarily that I don't want to get hit by. So hopefully we can actually complete this time. That would be wonderful if we can actually complete this time. Maybe I would be much pleased if we can actually do this without messing up too terribly. But now that we've gotten those rings, this would be a perfect time for me to actually mess it up. This would be a perfect time for me to mess it up now that we've gotten those rings. But now that I've gotten those previous rings, this is a perfect time for me to miss some future rings. So yeah, this is probably what's going to wind up happening. I'm probably going to wind up missing some future rings now that I've gotten those. But so far, I feel like we're doing pretty well, so let's go ahead and keep it up. Go ahead and keep it up. Collect rings will slowly recover your health. Yes, I'm well aware. I'm well aware that rings recover health. Thank you very much. This is something I am well aware of. This is something I am well aware of, and something I understand. Collection of rings and the recovery of health is something that I am very much familiar with in video games, so thank you very much for the hint. But nothing that I do not understand. Nothing that I do not already understand. So can I actually kill off these robots before they hurt me? That would be wonderful. Can I do this before I die?
I did it!
Can I do this before I die? Thank you very much. We got a B that time. A B is better than a C, so I'll take the B over the C. Thank you. I appreciate you. Alright, let's go back to the Chow Garden here. Let's go back to the Chow Garden here. Give some of our stuff to our good friend, the Sun. Because this is stuff for Sun. So let's go ahead and give him some stuff. Got a couple people asleep here. Got a couple Chow that are asleep here. Well, there's one Chow that's asleep. Nope. Yep, Sun fell asleep basically on cue there. Which is not what I wanted him to do, but that's okay. So go ahead and take some random Chaos Drives there, Sun. We have mostly run drives here for you, but we have some other ones as well. So go ahead and take some other ones as well, just to improve your skills in other categories. just to improve your skills in other categories as well. Okay, go ahead and take that. And go ahead and... Go ahead and take the otter as well. And level up from the otter on the running, which is exactly what we like to see. So let's go ahead and give you a nut. Give you a lovely, lovely nut. Hopefully you actually eat that, rather than throw it away and then fall back to sleep. That's not what I want you to be doing. I want you to eat the thing. That's not what you want to do, though. You want to be asleep. But I need you to eat this, because I need you to have some stamina. Thank you very much there, Sun. I appreciate you. Okay, let's go ahead and do one more mission. And I'm thinking what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and do the Route 280, 100 rings. Route 280, collect 100 rings. So this should be relatively simple. But can we actually do it in a simple fashion? Who's to say? Route 280 is the harder one of the two, so this is going to be a little bit more challenging than the Tails one. But that is okay. Nothing we can't handle, I wouldn't think. I am relatively confident that we can handle this. As long as we, you know, maintain a stable... As long as we maintain a stable driving environment, all will be well. I'm gonna restart. Because I'm messing up really, really badly right now. Missing all of the rings, and I don't want to be missing all of the rings. So let's not miss all the rings. Let's actually restart and try to get all the rings, rather than fail at collecting all the freaking rings. It's pretty great. It's pretty great. Even though I just missed all those rings, it's pretty great. Man, why am I such a terrible driver? Who's to say, man? Who's to say? I have no idea why I am so bad at driving a car. I have no idea. It's just the way I am in video games. I'm not gonna boost. That is not something I'm going to do. So sorry, video game, but that is not something I'm going to do. Boosting will only make my life more difficult. So thank you, but no thank you. I'm not gonna do that. She must be getting closer. But how much closer is she getting? That is the question. How much closer to 100 rings is she getting? That is the question of the hour. And she's at 76 rings right now. 82 rings right now. So she is less than 20 rings away from being at 100 rings. It's pretty great. If you can do basic arithmetic, you can basically come to that conclusion on your own. Okay, let's go ahead and get these final rings here. Oh, well, if we got the previous rings in the previous area, we'd be able to finish this. There we go. Pretty sure that's a B. No, it is an A. Alright, I'll take it. I will take the A, even though I'm pretty sure that deserved a B. I'm more than certain that that probably deserved a B, considering I missed so many rings early on in the stage. But alright guys, that is where I'm going to go ahead and call today's video, so thank you for watching this episode. I really, really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy it. I will see you guys next time, when we continue on doing some more 100 coins missions and doing some more stuff with our Chao. As always guys, I really do appreciate you watching. It truly, truly does mean the whole world to me. I will see you guys in the next episode.